It was Blaze head coach Danny Stewart after the big home win against the Glasgow Clan. Danny, in a hole early again, same as last week, down a goal, and the boys rebounded well. Your thoughts on that performance?
Yeah, we didn't quite come out too well. Right from the very first shift, I think they pinned us in there for a good 30, 40 seconds. And, credit to them, they came. I think they were a lot hungrier than us. More desperate than us in the first period, and I think we were very lucky to get into the break there with a 1-goal lead. Water came up big quite a few times there in the first period, and second period a lot better. Put ourselves in a good spot, but I'm telling you, we talk about fine margins all the time, and I think it was at 4-2 there, and we lost a guy off the rush there, and they had a backdoor play that they just missed. Would have been 4-3. We go back down. I think Dylan right away and scored that fifth one to make it 5-2. It's a big swing there. And our third maybe not so great. Obviously, I think maybe going through the motions. We tried to spread everybody minutes out a little bit. And I mean, overall, don't get me wrong. This time of year, it is, it's important to get results. But as coaches, we got to still focus on the process. And I thought we were really good on the puck, but maybe not so good off it.
It seemed like some of the goals came at key times as well, right before period breaks between period 1 and 2. In the second as well, that stole the momentum right out from under the Clan, who could have gone into the third.
They're big momentum shifts. We talk about that all the time. And, they, like I said, 4-2, if they get that third one, it's you go in the break 4-3, it's nerve-wracking. So, and they've got a little bit of momentum. But I think, getting that fifth one really, put a dagger in them. But you know what? They kept coming in the third, though. They didn't quit. And, they put us under pressure a few times. They got one there, and like I said, I would like to see us play a little bit better off the puck tonight than we did, but it's a big 2 points for us.
And every week we seem to talk about this. The power play comes up big for the first goal of the night. It gets one deep into the third to seal the game off, and we're scoring. We just seem to find ways on the power play.
Yeah, it's been a big part of our success here in this calendar year, and even before the New Year's started, and again, it's a big momentum thing too, right? You're down a goal, not playing very well, and then you get a big power play goal, and next thing you know, you're back in a hockey game. So it's been key for us, and we just got to make sure we keep going.
Winning's a habit, and it's a hard habit to get out of, funnily enough. 14 consecutive games with points. I believe that's a club record going back to 2007. You must be very proud of that.
Yeah, of course. Anytime you can put a string like that together, you put yourself in a good spot, and it's a good feeling. Look, we're not going to sugarcoat it. The guys are feeling good in there, and everyone's enjoying coming to the rink every day. From on ice staff to off ice staff, and I know the fans are excited about it, and the atmosphere is buzzing, and it's a good feeling right now. And we just got to make sure that we keep working the way we are, and keep playing the way we are to keep that going.
And the final word from me, not just Ross Venus, because I know he likes to shy away from the limelight, but that whole line tonight really looked like it, like you said, enjoying its hockey and executing on every shift.
Yeah, I mean, it sums up our year a little bit. Obviously our goal scoring ability has been a big part of our success, and it's been right through the lineup. And they get 4 tonight. I think Broler got 1, Dylan got 1, V got 2. So they get 4 tonight, and I think Curry ended up with 3 or 4 assists tonight. Forbes, he had 1 or 2 assists. That depth in scoring has been vital for us this year. We get contribution from the back end and all 3 lines and your 10-11 guys. So huge, and they were good tonight and probably seen us through that game.
Good luck tomorrow. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, guys.